Yeah, so I'm just going to show you how we can set up menus, automatic menus that providers can edit themselves. So let's start off with this, which is a folder called menus, and it has all the tutorials and all the materials. How to menu is are some slides that we can send to providers, and there's also a tutorial email they can just copy paste whenever you send a provider a link. Now, from our side, the best way to manage all of these menus is to have a single spreadsheet. And in this spreadsheet, we have all the restaurant names, ideally their ID, their Airtable link that we're using to where they can edit the menu, and then a link for the provider that we share with the provider. And this link opens up and brings them to an interface. And within this interface, they're able to then type in menu and log in. So type in menu, they'll be able to see all their items and edit them. So with this little pencil thing, or add new items here on the bottom right. But anyways, that's what the providers use. From our side, we need to think about how we can try and set up all these menus. So the first thing to do is to head over to menu extensions, and all these links are in the tutorial document I created. Come over here, you'll land on this page. Once you log in, you press on Portal Grid, you scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see template. You duplicate the template, and you give it a new name. So we can say the oven for Mosta, for example. In this, you'll then be able to, the first step will be to link the mini extensions to an Airtable. So we're going to go here and we're going to say from the Airtable. Now we're not going to have the oven Mosta at the moment in here. It's only Team Point. So click add Airtable, scroll here, press copy script. Now we've copied the script, and the script will run within the Airtable and link the two menus. So we head over to Airtable and we find oven Mosta. Maybe just oven. There we go. We've got oven Mosta. Now this is under menus Valletta. We need to have an oven Mosta under pumpkin base. So we're going to duplicate it. So over here, duplicate under pumpkin base. Press duplicate. We'll create a new base, and from now on, all the edits that the providers do will be under this new base under pumpkin. These guys are all under pumpkin base. We can double check that here. Cool. So we open our pumpkin base, the oven Mosta. We'd head over here to the right where it says apps, and we press it again. Add an app. Over here, there's scripting. So we add scripting. Add the scripting app, and we paste the script that we copied earlier. Here on the top left, there will be some random stuff. So we delete it, paste in the script that we copied earlier, press run. This says it's been successful. Now we head back over to mini extensions, and we'll be able to see that it's been updated with the oven Mosta copy. So this is the one we want. And then under table, this will be the dishes that we want the provider to see. So we select the dishes. Then we want to have a way for the provider to log in. So we select tags. Here we select ID. Perfect. Now, for this whole extension to work, we need to head back over to the provider, to the table. And under dishes tags, we need to add menu to all the tags. Now, obviously, doing it manually won't work. It will overwrite. It will mean that we overwrite some items. So what I've created instead is a way for us to just copy paste everything. So we copy everything, head back over here, like this. I think I'm going to go under workflow, add tags, and paste all the items into here. And it will automatically create a column with menu and alco. Like this. So you copy the gray column, you head back over to your Airtable and paste it. We don't want to expand the table. And now you still have your alco tags, but they all have menus. So that's perfect. That's the tag step done. We can continue scrolling to step number 3. Under step 3, we're going to see which fields we want to display. So that's going to be for the name, description, category, price, and the images. That's done. Then we want the providers to be able to edit the different fields. So we select all the ones that we want them to be able to edit. So that's name, description, category, price, and images. And that's it. Then we hit save, and it will give us a link. So if you press share URL, it will fire up the extension, and we can just double check that everything works as it loads up. Menu, access your menu, and everything should be working. Over here, one very important thing on the user side is that we go under section 2, step 2, ID, and in the optional title, we want to replace it with something nicer. So we type in menu. It's going to be a lot nicer for the provider. Every time you edit something, you want to hit save, and that's been saved. Cool. So back over to the menu, and you can see that everything is here, and the provider can change the price to whatever they want it to be. Now, the final step is actually copying all of these links to a central place, so we have everything together. The first thing we can copy is the admin side of the menus. I'm going to go back over to email sender, press the plus on top, and under admin, paste our link. So we've done Dev and Mosta. So we can paste the link. We just say links for Mosta. And we want to copy the link for the provider. So press log out. So it gives back another link. So this is what the provider will see. So we'll go under the green column. Then we want a link to the Airtable. So that is easy for us to go back and refer to and relink menus. And we get access in the first column. And so that is everything done and complete. And if we put a provider ID in here, it will automatically create one. So put 1616. We'll go back through our database of contacts and create the email. So that's everything here. We can double check if you have any doubts back into the tutorial, and if you have any questions, let me know. And that's everything.